Hi, Guido Fox here. Welkom bij een nieuw book report. Today I want to discuss with you this wonderful book, this amazing book, The Yoga of Jesus, the spiritual Jesus, the awaked Jesus, and it's written by really an enlightened guy. He lived from 1893 to 1952, and his name is Yogananda. Yogananda lived for around 60 years on this amazing planet, and he taught the enlightened teachings of himself. But he also wrote a wonderful book. I order it, and it is a book of 1700 pages at least. And he wrote there the commentary on the Gospels of Jesus, and the commentary is 1700 pages long. I order it, I get it somewhere in January here in my studio. But also this book of 120 pages of the Yoga of Jesus is a very interesting summary, a short summary of the enlightened process of human beings becoming a mental Champions League guy, a very ecstatic happiness guy, knowing all the ego tricks, knowing all the destructive patterns in your soul, refreshing them. And I read a lot of books about Osho, the Bhagwan. He wrote nearly 410 books, and I read 130, 140, whatever. I read so many books of Osho because I knew he was enlightened. He knew he was feeling his inner chakras, his inner wheels. And also this guy, and I'm very curious about the work of 1700 pages. Also this guy, this Yogananda, I read the text, I read the vibrations. I read really this guy knows about it. This guy is knowing what you can reach with years of meditation, with meditate regularly, with reading about spiritual, what you can reach in your inner development. So this may be my second teacher. I had Osho at first place, and I'm very curious about this 1700 pages work and read more about this Yogananda guy. How to more and more escape outside the matrix frequencies. I say that to you many times, but you can escape the matrix frequencies. It is really, really, really possible to do that, to experience that, but you can become an independent soul, an independent soul in society. You can escape the mediocre living styles of people. You are able to escape the matrix frequencies, and if you don't believe it, I studied so much studies, I got my PhD. Maybe I have to challenge you like this, but I think I'm a quite smart guy. So Maybe you can think about that from okay, it's Guido who reads so many books, who has years of meditation experience. Maybe I should listen to him. I've wrote more than 200,000 words in my blogs. I read so many books, so maybe he says something what is nearly coming to the truth, right? Without any arrogance here. Page 3, let's start with discussing this book. Page 3, God's manifestation in divine incarnations. Some people are further than other people. They are further than their relationships. They are further than their career choice. They're further than their physical, sportive activity, challenging competition way of thinking. They are further than the rest. They are incarnated souls who lived here for many times on this earth, and they coming back and back and back and back. On a certain point, they are open for enlightenment. They are ready for enlightenment, and they are the incarnated souls. So what he was telling here on page 3, that people could be ready. 1990% of the people are not ready. They have to come back on earth. They have to have new cycles of development. Only a few people in this country, on this earth, are ready for next evolutionary spiritual steps. The incarnated souls, they have to bring the light. They have to work years and years in meditation, in solitude, in loneliness, to come further in their evolutionary stage and share the light to others, upraising human consciousness in this world, and share what you can reach. What you can reach, and showing to others, and escaping the world darkness, the world sorrow of overthinking, of stress, of striving, and have constantly ambitions, have pressures for the surroundings. They are escaping the world delusion. They're escaping the world fragrancy. So God can be an immanent source of energy. God is immanent, is in yourself. God manifestation in divine incarnations, and God is immanent and transcendent. They're in and up. You can find God in yourself. You can find God consciousness in yourself. And therefore you are really related to universal source. You're related to universal energy. You're aligned with higher God universe. So God is in and God is out. God is in your body. God is in heaven. So there are two sources here, right? You become attained. You become enlightened. You become in line with the higher source. What's going in your body, your inner body awakening. John 14:11 for the Christian followers, for the yoga of Jesus, the spiritual Jesus. John 14:11. I am in the Father. I am mindful in the God consciousness squeezing chakra wheels. I am in the Father, and the Father is in me. The Father is in the body. So I am in the Father. I am in the squeezing 7 chakras. I am in the ecstaticness, and the Father is in me. Fast Christ consciousness. Page 5, fastness. Not always letting go, not always letting go, no, mind fast consciousness, fastness. This also in line with the other enlightened being, the Bhagwan or Osho, the avatar, the messenger of God consciousness. Fastness, fastness, not letting go. Squeeze the chakras is fastness, not going in crowd reasoning of letting go of everything. No, squeeze your inner chakras, squeeze your wheels. John 14:11. I am in the Father, and the Father is in me. And you will experience Christ intelligence, a higher form of intelligence. Christ intelligence, page 9. Christ intelligence is wonderful, strong, intuitive powers, feelings. Intuitive feelings, Christ consciousness, Christ intelligence. I will talk later about intuitive powers, intuitive feelings. What is right to do? What is right to think on the right moment during the day, during the month, during the years? Why? What kind of time it is? And what I choose to do with my life, with my schedule, with my planning, without the pressures from the matrix. Page 9, I want to share something with you. To receive Christ is not accomplished through church membership. You don't need a church membership and showing around that you're on the first row every Sunday and to show off and to say, oh, I'm so holy, look at me, I'm the first row on the Sunday morning in the church. To receive Christ is not through a church membership, nor by outer ritual of acknowledgement Jesus as one Savior, but never knowing Him in reality by contacting Him in meditation. So meditation is needed to find Christ, to receive Christ. To know Christ signifies to close the eyes, expand the consciousness, and so deepen the concentration that through the inner light of soul intuition, one partakes of the same consciousness that Jesus had. So only through regularly intensifying hours of years, You're able to find Christ consciousness in your inner body. There is no other way. Page 28. The highest value of man is finding your source. The highest value of man. There is no higher value above money, fame, positions than that. There is no more self-secure. There's no more self-confidence than getting back to that source, to that wheels, that inner wheels of energy. There's no other source. There's no other source of self-knowledge. There's no other source of the ego. There's no other source of energy. There's no other source of self-confidence to feel those wheels, those 7 wheels in your body. And he said also, Yogananda, on page 55, the body identification with God. So not the body identification of your mill or home, not the body identification of your so-called expensive clothes, not the body identification with your six-pack, not the body identification what kind of car you drive. It's the body identification with your inner awakening. Your inner awakening is your body identification with God. You are that identity. You are that highest identity on earth. You are not the identity what the matrix was given to you. You are not that person where they talk about it. The matrix always putting people in frames and stickers. Always in stickers and etiquettes. You are this, you are that kind of guy. You are this guy with this car. You're that kind of fitness guy. You're this and that guy. No one talk that you're God identity. Letting go of the rest. Letting go of all identities, all the matrix identities, all your positionalities. Always stop with that and you will be becoming more happier. You become more blissful. All what I say to you is that you're becoming more and more happier, more blissful. That is the long-term process. Page 60. Years of converted meditation. Discipline meditation, like the temple cleaning of Jesus. Maybe you heard that story that Jesus were putting all the golden traders, bankers out of the temple. And he was very furious, he was very angry, he was saying, move this low consciousness fields out of the streets. Wall-less temple. He was cleaning the temple, he was the wall-less temple. Very interesting, page 69. The wall-less temple. He was expanding the consciousness in the area. Expanding the consciousness. He was removing the low consciousness spots of society to expanding the consciousness. With discipline meditation, discipline inner awakening. So that's what was going on here. The wall-less temple. the wall-less temple in the story of Jesus. The story of Jesus was the wall-less temple, expanding the consciousness and removing the dirt of society there in the temple, using God's temple for trades, for the lower trade options, for the lower ego positionalities, for the lower realms of society. So the deeper question here in the wall-less temple of Jesus was also to look in your surroundings. Are there negative consciousness spots what I have to remove in persons, in objects or situations, and expanding your personal space. Expanding your personal space without low consciousness fields. Are you able to create a wall-less temple where not everyone can come in, because otherwise you're losing energy to the matrix. You have to have a closed area, room space where you can hold that high spiritual energy. Page 96, attaining and opening the seven centers. Yogananda knows. Yogananda knows this 7-point chakra awakenings. Ananda knows this consciousness, this inner consciousness. Page 107. All thoughts has become transferred into pure intuitive feelings. All thoughts, you're not so rational anymore. All thoughts are transformed into pure intuitive feeling. Pure what is ready and knowing on the right time. Feeling what's going on in your surroundings. Feeling what's going on with this person, and if you want to work with this person, if you want to be a friend with this person, all coming into intuitive feeling, the highest feeling, the highest thinking, the highest Christ intelligence is intuition. Feeling what is can come and react on it. Years of meditation. Meditation with regularity, and Osho always wrote down arduous effort. Its effort is not always letting go, not going in those matrix trap of letting go all the time. Fastness of consciousness, discipline of Jesus, temple cleaning, and years of meditation with regularity. Page 110 makes also meditation effort and a discipline and inner concentration on your 7 awakening wheels. Arduous effort here. Good luck. Thank you for watching this book report, and I see you by the next one. Bye bye.